personally, just to be safe, like my standard is probably not going to be associating with someone who was unable to win in court and prove his innocence. That is just like my standard that I go by.
Bro literally pulled these some ordinary gamers on Tectone. To be honest, I really cannot blame Morepegasus. He is right. And I'm not here to decry Tectone, or I will definitely not try to tell Morepegasus that he is wrong, because I know that he isn't wrong. I'm just there to laugh at this fallout because this is insane.
Right, so I'm not a lawyer here, so take this conclusion with a grain of salt, but from what I understand, the conclusion is that the court found him more likely than not to be guilty of these offenses of SA and stalking. Now, in order to get a criminal conviction, there needs to be beyond a reasonable doubt, which is why he's not going to jail. The court found him more than 50% likely, or more likely than not, that he's guilty of the charges.
No, Tectone, how will I be able to look at that bald shining head and goon to it anymore, knowing that you likely did all of these bad things? Okay, all jokes aside, but the situation for Tectone is pretty grim, and I feel like Morepegasus is right. It's better to stay away from mess like this, because this is really not a very good hill to die on.
Now, this has spawned an absolute chaotic mess on Twitter. Of course, people like Hassan are calling him a generational rapist, and people who support Tectone are saying, well, he's not in jail, therefore he's innocent. Now, that is just the facts of the situation as we present on this channel, and you can take of that what you will. If you feel that that is enough to stop supporting him, then that is your call. I think I've been more than fair, obviously, but personally, just to be safe, like my standard is probably not going to be associating with someone who was unable to win in court and prove his innocence. That is just like my standard that I go by. Now, you can say that, oh, it was rigged, but then all the logic basically falls out the window. Then basically every person can say, and then courts basically have no meaning in this world, right?
I mean, this is a very reasonable take, to be honest. People can choose to distance themselves from someone who they don't agree with, and we definitely should not shame them for it.
Also, I just want to clarify, people have this notion that we were super close. We've talked once in my entire life through Discord, right? I've literally talked to random fans more than Tectone, okay? We were friendly online, that is for sure, because we both hate Hassan, right? And I did support him in the battle against Hassan, who was basically just out there slandering everybody, right?
What? You talked to Tectone once? I heard enough. Lock this man up and throw away the key.
But as I said, and I have been saying, I have basically no allegiances.
This man Makarov is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money.
I don't know these people personally, like Asmongold or Lakari. They are like in real life friends and stuff like that, right? I'm in a fucking different country, right? I don't know these people at all. And yes, I was supporting him against Hassan and Twitch because he was right in the situation against Hassan and Twitch, right? It's the same reason why I support Hassan when Destiny threatens his life and threatens to stalk and harass him and bully him in public, which is obviously way over the line, right? And in those situations, I will literally defend Hassan as well because he is right in that specific instance. It's called having nuance on the internet, something that is completely fucking lost, obviously. It's either, oh, you must 100% support this person all the time, and you must 100% hate this person all the time, which is not how life works.
You know, he's absolutely right here. People on the internet are quite extreme these days. Like, just chill out, man. Internet drama isn't that deep. Like, the reality is way worse. I mean, just look at the Epstein files. It's crazy out here, man. Like and subscribe right now, and I will start inviting you guys to the WetDough parties. Ain't no party like a WetDough party. And make sure you all bring your own baby oil.